As awareness grows regarding the impact of brain injuries on combat sport practitioners, rule changes can be introduced to maintain the sport's essence while offering better protection against harm. This is especially important considering potential legislative and legal challenges that combat sports may face. Throughout history, combat sports have undergone frequent rule changes, such as reducing the number of rounds in professional boxing and implementing various adjustments in amateur boxing. I propose further rule modifications that prioritise participant health, specifically aimed at reducing the burden of brain damage. The first proposal is for referees to receive training in the signs and symptoms of traumatic brain injury within combat sports. A referee's primary duty is to enforce combat sport rules while ensuring participant safety. This requires coordination with medical and officiating staff, continuous monitoring, and managing distractions from the crowd and corner teams. Referees often face criticism for stopping bouts, which can lead to hesitation and increased risk to fighters. Balancing these demands makes their role exceptionally challenging. Referees may face significant legal challenges as UK case law establishes that they have a personal duty of care and must demonstrate reasonable competence. If a referee's actions or omissions lead to a participant's injury, they could be held liable. The law generally does not exempt individuals from responsibility when their decisions, or lack of action, result in physical harm. Firstly, if a referee does not seek appropriate training to recognise the signs and symptoms of traumatic brain damage, they are failing in their personal duty of care. Event organisers who employ a referee without such training are also failing in their duty of care. Furthermore, as referees are responsible for ensuring participant safety, they may face personal liability if they allow a competitor to continue despite showing signs of traumatic brain injury. Any referee who observes these symptoms or signs is required to stop the bout, following protocols established in other contact sports and adhering to medical guidance. The second proposal is to remove counts for injured participants. If a participant is displaying the signs and symptoms of traumatic brain injury, the secondary injury is continuing to develop, which may constitute a life-threatening brain bleed. Continued participation at this point risks disproportionate adverse effects from further impacts and even death. Research has shown that the first participant who displays these signs will most likely lose. Continuation at this point also breaches medical guidance and all policies and consensus statements in other sports. Allowing a bout to continue at this point constitutes a failure in duty of care for a referee. In consideration of the health of the participant, that they are most likely to lose the bout, and to remove the duty of care issue from referees, I propose that the bout be stopped at the first signs or symptoms of traumatic brain injury. Some may object, saying it will harm the sport. However, bouts are stopped in this way in MMA, and there's been no outcry, nor has the fan base halted its rising numbers. In summary, I propose 3 rule changes here. Referees are to receive formal training in the signs and symptoms of traumatic brain injury within combat sports. Counts are to be removed, and instead, bouts are to be stopped at the first signs or symptoms of traumatic brain injury.